Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation on a mission to banish poverty globally. We've been around about 5 years. We're now putting in, we've been putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations. We're now expanding our economy, and that should improve the liquidity and value of our currency, benefiting all our citizens, because all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them free every month, and anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You come along, you register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. We're also non-separatist in that we just see everybody as a human being. We don't pigeonhole you because of where you come from, what you look like, what gender you are, or anything else. We just see, as I say, everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. So we'll have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that non-separatist ideology. But before that, we'll have a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life, lasting inner peace, joy, bliss, not the short-term pleasure and followed by the depression and things. It's that calmness that's always with you, and you can't buy that. You can only get it through loving service to other people. The great thing about being of loving service to other people is that it not only makes them happy and you happy, but it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. You won't have to chase after money or worry about things, because it'll all start happening for you the more you go out and share love and abundance, be of loving service, and put what you've got into it without thought of reward. Okay. I see we have a few people in already. We should be streaming live on YouTube. We should be streaming live on Facebook as well, but I don't think we will be. It's not been working. So we are trying to get that fixed. But I think it's at the end, at Facebook's end, rather than what we're doing here. So welcome to you, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching the recording. The recordings are available pretty much instantly in YouTube, but the recording we have to render and post into Facebook. So it takes, usually I don't get around to getting it all sorted out until sometime tomorrow morning. But they're all in there, they're all posted along with a little bit of other information if we've got it. But I see we have Lewis in from Portugal, Lisbon in Portugal. I think Peter, could be Peter Stotesbury, and he's from Portugal as well. And we got Werner in from South Africa. And there doesn't seem to be anybody else around at the moment. I'm not quite sure why. Says we've got just 4 attendees, and we're not seeing anything from YouTube, although it says we are streaming. So hopefully it is all working as it should. I am a little bit behind with things today. I went to Plymouth, and it took a lot longer than we expected it to take, but it all worked out okay, fine. And I did just about, by the time I got back and by the time we got on here, get caught up with the essential things that need doing daily for We Share Abundance. So we've not dropped behind anywhere. We just haven't made too much progress. Development-wise, I'll cover in a moment. And anything else that I can think of that needs updating. So let's get started right now with a little short prayer followed by an affirmation, and then we'll get into what the developers have been up to today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Yeah. Vishal on the Share Hope is progressing nicely. He is now working on the commission structure, because there are certain conditions and things that we need to build into that. So we had a brief discussion about that, and that's what he's working on. Devion has been working on various things, fixing things, and we do need to upgrade the PHP version that we are operating on in the back office. What we're operating on is a little bit old and it needs to be updated, but you can't just update it because some of the code won't work. So it has to be done in the right way. Devion is going to get onto that, but currently she has been doing various other things, and today she came in early, and she got through quite a lot of work, and also doing some of the things that I've asked to do on the success blueprint. One of the things that people have had problems with there has been the terms and conditions that you have to agree to become a part of the success blueprint. Basically, if you've agreed to those and you don't follow them, we kick you out. It's as simple as that. But a lot of people couldn't get to the bottom of it. You had to adjust your screen or whatever. So now there is a scroll bar on the side, so that it can be, you can just scroll, and everybody should be able to manage that sheet much better now. I see we've got Richard in from Devon. He's joined us. Still nobody in from YouTube, so I'm not sure that it is streaming on YouTube, although it should be. It says it is streaming on YouTube. Facebook, it's showing an error. The destination is blocking your streaming request. This can be caused by stream. Okay, so we're definitely not on Facebook, but it should be on YouTube. Lewis says YouTube is okay. Okay, thank you. So Deviani, as I say, came in early because she had to take her pet dog to a specialist for cataracts. It was like a 2 or 3 hour drive, so she's gone off there. So prayers for her best friend are in order. Hopefully everything worked out okay, and we'll find out about that tomorrow. I have not heard yet again from Ram or Mo. They both had, well, Mo was ill. He was in hospital. I think he may have had a relapse because he said he was out of hospital and about to start work, and then I never heard from him again. So hopefully he's okay, but we don't know. Ram also had an accident. He said he was ready to get going again. But since then, I've not heard from Ram either. So a little bit difficult on those issues now. We just have to go with it really and hope that they both get back to full health, and then we'll get the website upgraded and hopefully that recruitment tool completed so that we can move forward with other projects for those two guys. We've got lots of projects for Vishal and Devyani, as I say, is going to have to get onto the upgrade for the PHP. We're not sure how long that's going to take. It is a little bit complicated, but it needs to be done in the right way so that the code will all work properly. And we're also moving on to AWS servers. And so the whole thing is really interconnected. The game site, I didn't get time to do anything with it today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a bit more clarity and I'll get some of my questions answered on that. I should still be able to, I think by tomorrow, get you, excuse me, get our members testing the site. So that's the front end, but the admin panel and the back end, I'm not happy with at the moment. So, but if we can get the front end sort of all agreed and fine and working, then it's a big part of the whole coming together of it. Okay. I suppose the big news is that Beyond Infinity, or whatever they're called, Golden Tech Consultants, I think. Golden Tech Consultants, yeah, I think that's what they're called. GTC sounds about right. Apparently have now got the box in your member area there where you can request a refund of any money that you spent on nodes. I'm not quite sure why you have to request that, because they've scrapped the node program and it should be automatic. But I've got a feeling there was something talked about where they were doing something for people that didn't want the refund. And I've not had time today to check up on that and find out what the score is. I know there was some sort of issue with it, and it was also connected to the CAP program that they have, but I'm not sure what it is, and so I don't want to give any advice or anything at this moment in time, but it is there. I know that from what I saw, from the point of view of our co-op, we will simply just be requesting a refund of the contributions there. I can't remember how many units we've got, but I think it's about 40 odd. And of course, they were all bought with people contributing 50 $50 a share. Yeah, $50 for a share. So depending on how many shares you had, the maximum was 5. So you're either in for 50, 100, 150, 200 or $250. We will be requesting a refund, but when we get actually paid the money, we don't know. They're not giving a date for that. They're just saying that they're going to timestamp the people that request the refund. So I'll get onto that tomorrow, and we'll have a look at it and see if I can find out exactly what's going on and give you a bit more information. But the box is there. If you know what you're doing, then no problem. You can make your refund request. If you're not sure, hang on till I get a chance to look at it tomorrow, and I can perhaps shed some light on it. After I've reviewed the information when it was first brought up and brought out. Other than that, I really don't have an awful lot of news for you. The Treasure Island thing, I'm not quite sure how we benefit from being the biggest group in there, but we are the biggest group, the fastest growing. And we intend to be the biggest and fastest growing group also in Vibe through our Success Blueprint. I don't know what you guys have been doing if you're in the Success Blueprint, but if you signed that agreement, you did agree that you would get at least 5 people to watch the video or invite 5 people to watch the video every day. And if you're not doing that, you're not pulling your weight. And if you're not pulling your weight, you're not going to make the progress that we want to see for you, you want for yourself, and that the group expects of you. And so ultimately, at the end of the month, if you are not pulling your weight, we're going to say goodbye to you. It doesn't really matter how many people we have in that group, as long as they're the right people. People that are going to put the effort in, whatever it takes, regardless of how they feel about doing things, to make sure that they refer 3 people at least and help everybody else do the same. That is all we ask of you, and we ask you to do it in a simple way by inviting people to watch that video. You may say you're waiting for training, or you can make any excuses that you like. I know some of you will say, well, I don't really know anybody, and you're not the right person to be in that group if that's your attitude. You will meet more than 5 people every day, and invite them to watch the video. They're not going to stab you in the back or beat you over the head with a frying pan or anything, you know. The worst thing that can happen is they say, no, I don't want to watch it. Okay? But you will come into contact with people every day, invite them. You can also invite people through social media, get into conversation with them, invite them. You can post adverts, you can do lots of things. Don't make excuses for not doing it. Just get out there and do it until it becomes a habit. By the time it's become a habit, 67 days the psychologists reckon it takes to create a new habit. I don't agree with that. You can create a bad habit in 67 seconds. It's replacing bad habits with good habits that takes the time. But you can do it, but you've got to have the will. You have been given choice and will. You've been given strength within to overcome any obstacle that you encounter. So what you need to do is just say, okay, I'm ignoring the excuses. I'm ignoring the difficulties. I'm going to invite more than my minimum quota every day. And if you do that, you'll soon have your 3. And then it's up to you what you do, whether you want to invite more people. But you will then be an inspiration for other people, and you will be able to help and guide them. Okay. Perhaps I didn't activate the comments in YouTube. And I can't do it now. You can only do it when you're setting things up. So that could be why we're not seeing people coming in from YouTube in the chat. Because I was sort of on the last minute getting everything set up, and I did it in a hurry, and perhaps I missed that out because you have to check a little box. I don't know whether we can even see that now. Yeah, you can, and I didn't check it, and there's nothing you can do about it now. So people in YouTube, I apologize. You can't comment, you can't join in the conversation. You can't ask any questions. All you can do is watch and listen. Of course, you still have the option to join us here within the app, within our link, where you can participate at any level you choose. So that pretty much covers the updates. So all we've got to do now really is, just a minute, it says that we've got people waiting in the waiting room. But we shouldn't have a waiting room. I cancelled it. But let me have a look. Waiting room is off. So I don't know why that was flashing for the waiting room. Anyway. Let's do a screen share for random.org, and we'll pick a couple of people out to give some money to. So here we go. Where is it? Random.org. I've lost it. That's strange. It should be there. Okay, I found it. Okay, there we go. I've got the numbers in there. When I click generate, random.org will pick a number. It could be 2, could be 2855, could be any number in between. We're going to pick 2 people and find numbers, and then we'll find out who those numbers relate to. So here's the first, 1175. I'm going to pop that in the spreadsheet. 1175. And then we'll come back and click again, and we'll get another one, 1279. We can stop sharing there. 1279. and we can share the spreadsheet now. Okay, so here we have them, 1175 and 1279. So 1175, 1175. And we go back up the top. We paste that in there. And that will be a $60 payment because he's not in Poverty Crusher, Share Hope or Easy Team Builder. And then we've got 1279. One, 2, 7, 9. And that is the same situation, the $60 withdrawal. Okay, so let's just make sure that we can see who those people are. And look at that for a username. Bozikai's Rodovaka, I think, is the member that gets $60, and Wealthmaker is another member that gets $60. Their sponsors, Optimus and Sandowner, if they are in this sheet as Active Elite members, will be getting a matching $60 each. So there we go. We've done the free cash allocation. We've done the updates. People on YouTube can't ask us questions because I failed to activate the comment section. We've got no questions from the members that are here in the app. So we're done. We're done for the day. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, in our link on YouTube, hopefully Facebook, but it's unlikely. Until then, get out there. If you're in that success blueprint, you have a responsibility. You signed a form saying what you would do. Do it. Okay? That's it from me. God bless you all. And I'll see you later, alligator. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, God bless. Share love and abundance. Go the extra mile. And I love you all. And we're going. See you tomorrow.